take it off. I have bone on both shoulders, so I have to keep them on there.
Yeah.
But for like the Liberty patch, for Peace patch, the Joy patch, those ones, I think it would be important to always wear those. Yes, I mean for your lifetime, because of stress that we have, right? Maybe not every single day, but I mean I think Liberty would be something that you'd want to wear every day. Would want to potentially, or will that heal eventually? But you're always being introduced to more stress and different things in your life.
That's the thing, right? So in general, we're always working towards optimal function, right? Homeostasis, a balance, right? Where your body systems are always working in harmony to the best of their ability, right? And again, this happens. Sleep, hydration, you exercise, whatever it is, you get too much sun, you don't get enough sun, you're sitting too much, whatever it is, right? So we're always working, or you didn't eat enough protein, or, it's just, again, it's complex. There's a lot of things that are happening, and whether you're doing everything optimally all the time, guess what? Nobody is. Good luck. I mean, Joanna's, we are all in the health industry. This is something that we have dedicated our lives to. It matters to us. We make very consistent, good choices, right? And even still, I have a lot of injuries. I have put a lot of wear and tear, and I am going to still. Because I like to do fun things, I like to do hard things, and guess what? I'm going to continue doing that. And with the help of some sort of assistive thing that is not drugs, it's not, I don't drink coffee.
Same.
Again, my students one time watched me drink coffee once because, again, my mom was passing and I was white and I drank some coffee and I felt awful. And I was a psycho. I was bouncing off the walls and I felt awful. And I can put on a victory patch and teach 8 hours straight and I feel good. My stomach's not upset. I don't feel funky. And at the end of the day, I peel that sucker off and I'm like, going to bed now. And I sleep like a champ. So again, I just think that finding the right homeostasis is always the goal, and trying to find what works best for you. And so here we are on our personal journeys, all of us, right? So we just do the best you can, and when you know better, you do better.
Thanks. I want to add to what you were asking about, because you have bone on bone. You're not going to heal a bone on bone injury with the Freedom Patch, but you're going to knock the pain down so you can manage your life with that injury. And it may even help you get to the pain level to where you could resist getting a surgery for it. I do massage therapy, like I said, and I've had many people come to me with frozen shoulders, bone on bone, all the things. I can do my tricks to get them to the point where they are not feeling any pain. And I kept a lady from getting surgery because she was taking care of her husband and she had to pick him up all the time. She needed her arm. She couldn't go through a recovery. So I kept her healthy for 2 solid years, and then he died, and then she could get her surgery. But we kept her pain level down. So that's what these can help do, And if you have a muscle injury where you had a pain and that muscle is healing, then it may take your pain completely away. But it's not going to take away a bone-on-bone structural issue like she was talking about.
Yeah, I just didn't want her to do more damage because the pain was
Because it's
so
feedback.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. Thanks, Mike. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah,
Hey,
we don't want to keep
Mike,
you sitting
Mike,
here
Mike,
much longer.
Take the orange patch off tonight if you can't sleep.
Yeah.
Just the orange
Don't try to
one.
sleep with victory and
Just the
first
orange
Yeah.
one.
If you notice a difference.
Yeah.
What's that?
Do you notice a difference in your hands yet?
No.
Not much.
What about your knee?
A little bit in my knee.
That was on
So,
longer. Yeah.
Something that's really
Yeah,
cool
longer.
with the Victory patch, it's going to, and the Liberty, it's going to make the pain patches more effective. The more you move, the
figured
better
out
it
so.
will.
I know, that's why I was
Just
saying, we've
keep
had y'all sitting here too long.
I know.
I was
Yeah.
at midnight playing poker, and I'm like, man, I need a focus pen.
That's what's
When you
important.
start winning big, let us know. Come back.
Now we know, yeah, we got a whole different kind of testimony. Thank you, guys. Do you have another question?
Mindy,
Yeah.
I wanted to, because I suffer from autonomic nervous system, and so my vagus nerve and my adrenals
Yeah.
are I have adrenal damage and vagus nerve. And I've been dealing with this for like about, maybe I stopped so I can figure out what I'm saying. So I've been dealing with this for about, since 2019, November 17th of 2019, at 1 p.m. I remember when my life changed, when my central nervous system just went in fight mode from all the trauma that I've had. And so I started losing muscle mass, my collagen, and my adrenals got really affected. And I was hungry all the time. I just couldn't feed my body fast enough. Even when I was so full, I was still hungry. So Vanda introduced me to the patch, and I've gone through every single doctor to figure out what's going on until they figured out what was going on. So I have gastroparesis as well, because the vagus nerve is not able to contract the food going down. So then I was lacking malnutrition, malabsorption, and I still had to work forever. Actually, I went and lived with my parents for 5 years because I was so sick. So I just got back in working, just trying to push my body. But when Vanda introduced me, so since I started the patch, I sleep at night. I'm hungry now. I hadn't been hungry for about 5 years. I'm starting to get the hunger pains. I'm starting to feel my body stronger. The day goes by it goes by faster. I'm more alert and more calm as well. But I can see how just with my body feels more homeostasis instead of fight or flight all the time. I feel more calm. I'm able to nap. So to sleep, I use grounding mat, the pulsado, and then the patch. And what I noticed, I started losing hearing on this side because of my vagus nerve being damaged. So it started affecting my hearing. And the other night, it was just so, I could barely hear out of this ear. And I put a patch on right here, and my hearing.
Which one?
The REM patch. I use the REM patch at night. And so I put it right here, by my vagus nerve, and I was able to hear. So I couldn't hear from like 5 to 10 p.m. and I just put it on before I went to bed, and I woke up and I was able to hear again. So I noticed that I can hear better, and I haven't had that sensation of losing my hearing on my right side. And then I'm able to sing where I was not able to sing anymore because I can't cry, because if I cry, if I get emotional, my head starts hurting and my throat starts closing up on me because of the damage. But I noticed just having I use Liberty and the Defend patch every single day, and I use the REM patch at night, and sometimes I'll throw in the Victory patch. But I've noticed that, and then also I'm in the wellness field. I had my business without the break for about 20 years. And so I've been using it on my clients, and they're loving how, I do the whole little testing thing too. But I just want to say how your central nervous system is so, it's such a impact on your health when it's bad, but just the patches itself has made an impact. And I've had a lot of people say, well, try this with your clients, try this. And I'm like, but when Vanda did the testing, I was sold on it right away, especially because I felt that she gave me all these little free patches and free things, and try this and try this. And I just felt so good. It's probably from, I have a cupboard full of herbs and vitamins and thousands of dollars spent on that. But I believe 100% that the patches is what's helping me so much.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
anyway,
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's amazing.